Hey everybody, Scott Spreitzer here, DocSports.com. Welcome to the report for Monday, July 9th, 2018. Free pick coming up in just a moment. If you've yet to become a member at DocSports.com, you can do so by clicking on the link below the video and get yourself set up for a free $60 account over at DocSports.com. As we turn the calendar, 24 days until the NFL Hall of Fame game, 47 days until college football kickoff 2018 on August 25th. Talk more about football in just a moment. First, wanted to mention, nice weekend. Thanks for those who jumped on board. 5-1 the last 2 days in baseball and CFL action combined. That includes the free picks and the premium picks. 1-0 yesterday. We had Seattle. In fact, we're just a Saturday Cincinnati Reds 8th inning meltdown away from a perfect 6-0 weekend with free and premium picks combined. I've got a free pick coming up in baseball in just a moment. Premium pick in baseball, we're going to have at least one play going on Monday. It's a 5-star, and it will be available on Monday after 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 8:30 a.m. Pacific over at DocSports.com. So you'll want to be sure and do that as we have started to hit a nice little stride here in both baseball and the CFL. Early movers for Monday, the Pirates, they're getting early action as we speak with Nova on the mound over the Nats and Rodriguez. The Pirates started to become a favorite just before I started cutting this video at some of the offshore books, but a virtual pick-em leading up to that as they started to get some overnight money, the Pirates over the Nationals. And we were going to mention that the New York Mets in the scheduled Game 1 matchup between Eflin and Wheeler were getting early money, but we got to change that and clarify it a little bit, because just as I started to do this video, I see that the Phillies are starting to pop up with some money going on them at a couple of the offshore books. So we should say the first action going into Monday was on the New York Mets in that matchup between Wheeler and Eflin. But as time moved on, about a half hour after I saw those first lines, we see the second bit of action now coming in on the other side on the Phillies and Eflin. And if that's the pitching matchup that we get, that we're supposed to get in Game 1, I'd have to agree with the second movement over the first movement. Second, of course, coming in on the Phillies and Eflin. He has really good control, doesn't walk a lot of guys, putting up nice numbers. And then you got Wheeler, who is a workhorse. There's no doubt about that. I mean, boy, almost start in, start out, he's going to top 100 pitches. He does so quite often, but his home ERA is not good. He's shaky at home, ERA around 4.5 or so. Will walk a few batters from time to time. We can't back that, especially when you see that the New York Mets don't score runs at home, just over 3 runs per game at their home field. And Eflin, again, pretty good pitchers. So I happen to agree with the later movement coming in on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, free pick for Monday's baseball in a moment. I mentioned the turn of the calendar and the 24 days until the Hall of Fame game in the NFL, the 47 days until college football. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because the discounted football packages are up and available right now at DocSports.com for the upcoming season. Early bird discounted packages. You'll want to check them out. We went 101 and 67, 60%. That's our current run as we head into the upcoming college football season. That goes back about 2.5, 3 seasons. 58% with our last 300-plus NFL plays that we posted. So you can get college football, you can get NFL, seasonal, monthly. They're up right now over at DocSports.com. And again, some early bird discounts taking place over there. And again, they're up as we speak. So check those out. Again, a premium pick at DocSports.com. Monday's Major League Baseball 5-star. And that will be released after 11:30 a.m. Eastern on Monday. Free pick for Monday, Giants and Suarez over the Cubs and Hendricks. Listen, be careful about something. I saw this out there talking about the way the Cubs are averaging about 6.5 runs per game against left-handers. There's a huge home run dichotomy that some of these articles haven't mentioned. The Cubs average over 8 runs per game at home against southpaws, but only about 4 runs per game on the road against lefties. Obviously, that has to be stated when you're talking about this team averaging 6.5 runs per game against left-handers. And now they go up against the lefty in Suarez, who's really been pitching well for San Francisco, tearing it up this season at home. And over his last 5 starts overall, you look at Hendricks, who's really struggling. 22 earned runs, last 29 and a third innings pitched in his last 4 starts. Just 11 strikeouts, yet 11 walks to go along with it over that time frame. Horrible road numbers to boot. This team, by the way, the Cubs, we talked about the home road dichotomy against southpaws. They've now won just 4 of their last 17 on the road against left-handed starters. The Giants at home, 17-6 the last 23 against right-handers. That's 17-6 overall against righties, not just at home. We're going to back San Francisco. We like Suarez in this spot. The Giants, virtual pick'em price, maybe a short favorite. But the Giants on Monday, a free pick over the Chicago Cubs in that pitching matchup. Hey, don't forget, put them in the win column on Monday. We'll be right back here Tuesday, 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific. I'm Scott Spreitzer, DocSports.com.